Welcome everyone to this Viruk and Jeb Have Fun with Rockets, and today we're going to be having fun with TweakScale. Now let us imagine you wanted to get this capsule into space using an orange tank. Now that would look quite odd now, wouldn't it? Yeah, but with TweakScale installed, right click your jumbo tank, take a quick look at the size of the tank, both in terms of its volume and its scale, and then use the arrows to change the size of the tank. Notice the volume changes as well as its size. So that means the tank has scaled both its graphic and its content. I mean, after all, we wouldn't want to cheat now, would we? Now the same is true for engines. Let's imagine we wanted to use the mainsail engine to launch our craft. Now if we look at Kerbal Engineer here, we can see that its thrust to weight ratio is currently 12.23, and if we scale the engine down to 1.25, notice the thrust to weight ratio has also changed. So again, you can scale engines. Unfortunately, or fortunately if you're a Kerbal, you cannot scale command pods, so bear that in mind if you wanted to try and create a Lilliputian launch vehicle. But there is one other place you might like to use your TweakScale. So if I go to structural parts and I find my favourite radial decoupler, let's get a couple of radial decouplers on there. We'll go and find a grey tank. There's the grey Rockamex fuel tank. Put that on there. Now you'll get these tanks quite early on in career mode, but you won't have a suitable nose cone. So if we go to aerodynamics and fetch ourselves a nose cone, you'll notice it's very much the wrong size. But again, TweakScale comes to the rescue. Right click the nose cone and just increase it in size, and again it doesn't just change the graphic, it also makes it a perfectly good 2.5 meter nose cone. Now just to complete this craft, let's get a couple of fuel ducts on the outside, and then let us find ourselves a couple of engines. We'll use the skipper, I think, right there. Next, let's just sort out our staging and see if this craft really works. Jeb is ready to test this contraption, so let's throttle up, get the T key on and launch away. Now the use of TweakScale could be quite controversial when it comes to career or science mode, allowing you to create parts that you would not normally have access to. The nose cones are a very good example. But you'll also find TweakScale coming as part of other mods, where those mods themselves require to change the parts that the mod has added. USI and its inflatable parts are a very good example of that. So bear that in mind. The rest of your use of TweakScale I'll leave to your own consciences. So with that said, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.